Is there a fear of crime? Sure, there's a fear of crime. There's a fear of crime all the time, no matter what the statistics tell you. But is that fear warranted based on things that are actually happening or things that you hear about in other places? Here in Westchester County, over an extended period of time, we've had an effective way to fight crime, to keep crime low, and that continues to this day. We have increased our funding for protection, and there are 3 departments of county government that provide that protection. The County Police, our Department of Public Safety, the Department of Corrections, which operates our county jail and other incarceration services, and the County Department of Probation. Those 3 law enforcement entities are the entities that we fund. And we not only fully fund them, we've put increased resources into them over the last number of years. So the defund police is a bogus argument. Our county police department was funded at the level of $39 million, almost $40 million when we walked into the door in the beginning of 2018. That department is now funded at $59 million, a $20 million increase in funding of the police in Westchester County over the 5 years of our administration. The Corrections Department, which is the largest of the 3, was funded at $122 million in 2017. 5 years later, we're at $156 million. So there we spent significantly more money in the incarceration function, but also in the correction function that goes with incarceration. And our Probations Department, which is the smallest of the 3, was funded at $25 million in 2017, and now it's at $45 million. When you put more cops out on the street, or when you put them out in patrol settings, you increase the safety. When you have programs inside a correctional institution where people have been incarcerated, they've been found guilty of a crime, and they're paying their debt to society being incarcerated, but you have programs to give them a different life. So when they come out of prison, there's a very good chance that they're not going to go back to that same life. We have, in our corrections department in Westchester County, programs that help you get your high school equivalency diploma if you don't already have it, where you can take college courses, where you can have different vocational studies and programs. We're doing those things for your safety. I would feel more safe if I knew that someone who had run afoul of the law and had paid the debt to society was back out working in honest work. We have about 300 sworn officers in our county policing. We have strong use of technology in Westchester County to help our police work. Real-time crime is a systematic program where we're able to track the movements of those vehicles and perhaps individuals that may be either in the process or have recently committed a crime, to be able to apprehend them quickly. And the Corrections Department in general has 700 sworn officers. That is the largest of the 3 law enforcement departments. 86% of the people out of 2,600 individuals released, 2,300 people do not wind up coming back into the criminal justice system and back into the jail. And we think that's a sign of some of the programs we have that are working. We have about 160 individuals in the probation department who are in hands-on positions. We have a larger workforce altogether, but 160 of them that are directly in contact with those individuals who have been released from prison but have a period of time, a probationary period, in which they must perform on the outside in a proper way so as not to be reincarcerated. We're fully funding the police and the corrections and the probation department. We have top-notch professionals working on those things. We have a low incidence of crime in general, and that incidence of crime is lower today than it was 5 years ago. And we're confident that we're on the right path, and we continue on the right path. We use technology intelligently. And what does that mean to you? It means tonight, when you want to go out to dinner, get in your car with your spouse or your friend and travel a couple of towns away and park a block or 2 away from your restaurant, that you are safe in that environment.